Hey everyone, Brandon from Goalorious, where we focus on goals, gains, and giveaways. Today we're talking about DangerMoon, and I'm teaching you guys everything you need to know before you buy. Right off the bat, the name sounds familiar. DangerMoon, which is pretty much the opposite of SAFEMOON. It's like its evil twin brother. But this project is a lot more fun, and I'll talk about that a lot more today. So we're going to do a quick overview what this project is about. They have a decentralized app, and you guys know that I love decentralized apps. So they have an awesome one which helps track like your entries and your rewards, which is awesome. We'll get into it. Just really, they've been getting a lot of like hype and good press lately. And we're literally gonna go over everything. Super excited about this project. I'm super excited. I'm gonna talk about this project with you guys today. And let's just jump right into it. So it says, buy once, earn forever. Are you feeling lucky? So you could buy DangerMoon. It gives you a chance to win no matter what. As long as you hold, it also gives you a chance to give back to communities in a meaningful way. Some of you will make it to the moon before others, but you'll have nothing but the oracles to thank. So cool. We'll go into what exactly that means, etc. I like the overall look and feel of this. It looks really cool. They got a cool typeface for their logo. So how does it work? And I'm kind of be going over this in multiple ways. I'm actually gonna jump into the decentralized app in a second. The Chainlink part, we'll kind of mention that later on, but how it works. There's different ways to receive entries to participate in the continuous random reflection distribution of 5% of the fees. So there's this prize pool that the more entries you have, the better chance you win. If you're familiar with any type of prize pool, the more you want more entries because the more chance you have to win. I'm going to talk later on how to get entries and the strategy going on there. But simply, if you buy DangerMoon, you receive one reflection entry. If you send DangerMoon to a marketing wallet, there's different paths. If you look at the top path, it says you receive one reflection entry. Send DangerMoon to a charity wallet, receive one reflection entry. If you send DangerMoon to a burn wallet, you receive one reflection entry. So lots of ways to get these tickets, and I'm going to kind of show what that exactly means. And then I'll talk about the Chainlink component in a second. So how does it work? A portion of transaction fees, so things going on, build up into the prize pool. And obviously, you want the prize pool to be as large as possible. Will be distributed to a random winner on a frequency determined by the community. In order to win the prize pool, one must obtain at least one entry into the system. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about this now, is that you want as much entries as possible. And, obviously, probably the easiest way is to buy DangerMoon, right? So obviously you could get an entry by buying it and then sending it to one of the wallets. So if you want to maximize your entries, but DangerMoon itself is an awesome token that has, a lot of potential. So the easiest way to obtain entries to buy DangerMoon, use the Centralized App to check the current minimum. I'll jump into the app in a second. And that's it. You're eligible to win. The prize pools will continue to be paid out as long as the contract has link. So Chainlink, it has a Chainlink component, and I think they got a lot of great press from Chainlink. Well, I'll show that in a second. If you'd like to trigger the payout yourself, simply donate 0.2 link to the contract. Entries for an address are lost as soon as you either sell or transfer DangerMoon to another address. So this is a good component where if you sell, your address becomes ineligible to win. I think that address is still be able to win in the prize pool, but they'll never actually receive the prize. It will just move on to the next, I think the next person, or it'll go into the next pool. And they have a frequently asked questions, which we'll go into a second. So how does this help communities? So you can look at here, the initial supply. It has million, billion, trillion, 1 quadrillion, and then they show how much is burned, which is pretty much 50% of it, and 50% PancakeSwap. There's a charity wallet in the reflection system that will maintain at least 1% of winning of every prize pool. Furthermore, existing holders of DangerMoon can donate the minimum amount to a charity address to obtain more entries. So I think it's good where you could obviously buy more to get one entry and then sell to get even more. So you kind of feel good about, especially if you're donating to a charity wallet, you feel good about your crypto, your DangerMoon, being useful. The DangerMoon team will donate the proceeds of charity wallet to nonprofits as a community, chosen to be determined at a to-be-determined frequency. Cool. Here's the roadmap. Again, very early on, so we're kind of right here. They're planning to do an AMA, CoinGecko application, CoinMarketCap application. When they reach 5,000 holders, that's kind of like the next phase where they plan to do a BSC scan application, submit for audit. I think the audit is actually in the works, so that's great. That's what we want to see. 25,000 holders, They want to have a merch store. Second audit, so it's great. They want to work with multiple third parties. 125,000 holders. Introduce a suite of games you can play with DangerMoon. Distribute NFTs to holders that have stuck around. So again, they want to continuously give you guys a lot of benefits for holding DangerMoon. This is kind of like why this part excites me about this project over something like SAFEMOON, where, you know, games that you can play with DangerMoon, things you could do with it, you know, and then obviously having the NFT component is definitely exciting. And they definitely have a lot more to show. The decentralized app, we'll jump into in a second. I want to make sure I spend a good amount of time there. And this is their team. When we look at projects, we always want to make sure they're safe and secure. So the number one thing I look for is to make sure they have a docs team and, you know, a great team behind them. You could check out their CEO, CTO, CIO, COO. They have LinkedIn's linked here. They have their socials on here. Based off my initial look on their profiles, they're very experienced. They have a lot of, you know, great ideas in the things that they're doing with DangerMoon. And I really think that they're a solid team to do all the things that they plan to do. I think they have accomplished a lot in a short amount of time. And, you know, I think that this project that they have is going to definitely get a lot. I mean, if you guys haven't heard about this already, I think it's going to be hyped up even more just because I think of all the, you know, awesome things that are going on with that. And we, you know, I think that the entries and the prizes system is something that could definitely is awesome right now, but definitely they could build off of. They even have more community members, which kind of help out, and they're all excited about this project. If you spend a couple minutes in the Telegram, you could see the level of excitement there. So that's the website, and I kind of want to just throw that out there, and that's what it is. I want to jump into the decentralized app right now. This is what it is, and again, I'm a big fan. I'm already logged in. Well, my wallet's connected, right? So you can kind of see what's going on here. So the contract wallets, you can see how much they have. Marketing wallet, charity wallet, burn address, and they have some stats. And again, this makes life easy for me. You could see like the total market cap, 363,000, total prizes, total entries, the current prize pool. Sorry if this is like hard to read. So right now the current prize pool is $597, and they've paid out a lot. They've paid out $26,000, which is awesome. And the minimum purchase is in order to get an entry is $9.88, so essentially $10, and that's one entry. And so I think the strategy is if you're buying an entry and if you want one entry, you spend $10, right? So you can see here, and sorry if this is hard to read. This is my one entry. I have $12.62 of DangerMoon because I'm over that $9, right? And total entries I have is 1. My chance of winning isn't great. There's a lot of people that have a lot more entries than I do, is like less than 1%, right? But I only have one entry, right? And I haven't won anything, so sad. But again, because my chance to win isn't great. But the idea is if I want to spend like $100, I could totally spend $100 and buy DangerMoon, and I'll go over how to buy DangerMoon, but I'll still only have one entry. So the strategy here is you want to maximize your entries, and since this is the minimum, you essentially, this $9.88, so $10. If I want to spend $100, I should do that in 10 different transactions. So first transaction, $10, get one entry, another transaction, $10, get another entry. And so by the time of spending $100, 10 transactions, I'll have 10 entries. And that's what you want, because obviously you care about your percentage chance to win. So remember that you just need the minimum. And if you're just trying to maximize your entries, that's just what you want to do. I know it might seem a little bit cumbersome to like do that many transactions, but I think that's the way best to maximize your win rate and, you know, maximize your entries. So I think that's awesome. And I think that they have some cool visuals. I like some charts. So you can kind of see like the recent prizes, etc. And they've kind of been averaging around maybe like $200, $300. This one was $631, I guess a week ago. But it's great that they're kind of averaging around that $200, $300 mark. And then obviously the paid out, we're at $26,000. And you can see some like prizes. So like this one, like what if they won or not. This one is a loser because I think like they ended up probably selling. And then the biggest winner, this guy won $14,000, which is crazy. I mean, this project is super early on, so winning that amount of money is nuts. So cool. we went over that. This is their price. Obviously, we went over the price, etc. Market cap 361,000. The price has been going up and down. Obviously, crypto has been super volatile, but I think they've made some, great progress where every time they dip, they kind of come back up to where they were. And right now, they're pretty much on the uptrend. So if you guys are looking for a project to jump into, please do your research, not financial advice. But this could be really interesting to jump into because of the fact that you're not only jumping into an awesome project called DangerMoon, but you're also getting those entries that you could win even more money. And I think that's like a huge benefit that I don't even think of. I've talked about a project really that has this type of like entry license. Maybe I've talked about one in the past, but definitely not to this extent. Definitely not these type of rewards. So I think that's awesome. Other things, if you want to check out the white paper, they have all this information. They have the buy or sell transaction, 10%, 5% of DangerMoon you buy, sell will be sent to the current reflection price pool, 5% add to liquidity. They talk about like the entries, etc. Your chance of winning the price pool increases with the number of entries you have, obviously. Payouts, Jeff Bezos may be going to space, but this is your chance to make it to the moon before him. Payouts are exactly what it sound like. In the current reflection to be sent to a random address. Again, this is random. Remember, the more entries that you have, the better. Obviously, if you have 100 entries, then it's 100x times more than having one, and I think it's great. Again, you could see here. Again, we kind of looked at the chart or chart graph picture. If you burn. If you send DangerMoon to the burn address, you're getting 2 entries, charity 1 entry, marketing 1 entry, and that kind of also affects the price, right? So it's a very interesting mechanism, very clever, and they have some great examples. If you receive a maximum amount of 1 entry, for example, if the MDA is 12, is there an extra 0 here? 12 million, you buy 24 million DangerMoon, you receive 1 entry. If you buy the MDA in 2 different transactions, you receive 2 entries. So again, they're just saying exactly my example of $100, 10 transactions. You get that. So they have more specifics here if you guys want to go learn more about this, about the payouts, the actual deployment. Proof of liquidity is on here. You could click this link to check that out. Cool. They also have frequently asked questions, which I think they do an awesome job of, really explaining, making it really easy for you guys to understand. And they want to make you guys easy to understand. I think that's great with a project where they're not trying to make this complicated, easy as possible, and give you guys really opportunity to have fun with it, right? Like this is a fun thing to do and actually a good utility to use your crypto for. And, I think it's great. Cool stuff. Remember, they have this Chainlink component, and literally Chainlink is, tweeted them saying DangerMoon has integrated Chainlink VRF on Binance Smart Chain to access a tamper-proof and provability, this is big words, and provability fair source of on-chain randomness used to select a random entrant from its reflection system to be a lucky prize winner. So it's great that they have this partnership with Chainlink and that they've integrated with this VRF system. And it's like all this great press for them. And I think it's super exciting, right? Like Chainlink is a huge, important project, and getting this visibility is it's awesome for this project. And then this one is kind of really explains the opportunity, right? And I totally believe this. So there's an example of SAFEMOON does around 30 million volume in one day. SAFEMOON is huge, right? And DangerMoon could potentially get there. If DangerMoon reaches even half the size, the reflection fees will distribute 750,000 a day. That's 1,728 different people winning $500 every 50 seconds per day, getting to the moon dangerously. So again, lots of different opportunities like that. One guy won $14,000, right? Which is crazy. This project is new. There's lots of, they don't even need to get to even close to where SafeMoon was. But even if they get to a portion of that, it's going to really mean huge rewards for everyone. Obviously, getting early is a huge plus. Obviously, having those entries is a huge plus. So, why not have a token where you're having fun in and you believe in a project that has an awesome team behind it? I think it's great. If you even think about, I've never seen a decentralized app as nice as this looks like and easy to follow along. And, I think for me, it just means a lot that they put a lot of time and effort into not only this project and how everything works, but, making it fun and helpful and, lucrative for all its users. So definitely excited for this project. If I haven't stated that already, I do own $12 of this, but this was merely, this is a different wallet. I actually own more than this. Spoiler, I didn't want to show this one, camera, but I do have a lot of entries. I'm definitely not this guy that has 14,000 winners. I wish I was. So stop checking these addresses. But I think this is a great project. I do think that there's a lot of people that are excited about SAFEMOON, and I'm not talking bad about SAFEMOON, but they want to find other projects that they could see rewards and get these type of exciting things happen to them on a more frequent basis. SafeMoon kind of like operates on its own and does its own stuff. They work on their wallet and their exchange and all this other stuff and partnerships. I think this is more like for the user, for the community, and I think it gets really people excited knowing that they have a chance to win these great rewards. So definitely check this out if you guys are interested. DangerMoon.io. I'll put the link in the description. I'll put the link to their Twitter, Telegram. I didn't even have time to jump into there. All their great updates on here and everything that's going on. A bunch of awesome people are talking about this project. A lot of exciting things. A lot of other influencers are talking about this, and really excited about it. And I hope you guys are too. So let me know in the comments what you think about DangerMoon. If you own DangerMoon, plan to own DangerMoon. If you guys have any strategies on if you guys have any strategies on how to get more entries, and do you buy a bunch and then you donate to a specific wallet, or do you burn it? When do you do that? I don't know, a bunch of exciting things. I want to know what you guys are thinking about and coming up with. I want to really talk to this awesome dev team sometime. Maybe I'll reach out to them to develop an interview in the future. But super excited about this project and hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments what you think. But thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.